Welcome back, YouTube. This is your boy, Dabs Cards. Now, Dark Magician is one of the most iconic monsters in the game, and this is how I like to run them. Here's my deck profile for you guys. All right, let's get into this deck profile. First off, the deck core. Every Dark Magician deck should have 3 Dark Magicians, obviously, because you're gonna be searching them from the deck, adding them to your hand. You're gonna be special summoning them from your hand or either the graveyard. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta have them. Great card to have. And to help us summon them out, we got Magician's Soul. All right, 3, mandatory 3 in every Dark Magician deck. In hand, you can send a level 6 or 7, or level 6 or higher spellcaster from your deck to the graveyard. And then at that point, you could either special summon them from your hand or send them to the graveyard and special summon 1 Dark Magician or 1 Dark Magician girl straight from your graveyard to the field. Insane. All right. Also, on the field, if you normal summon him, you can send to the graveyard up to 2 spell and traps from your hand, and then you can draw up to that many cards from your deck. Okay, so he's a good draw card. Next, to help us search Dark Magician, gotta run Apprentice Illusion Magician, okay? On summon, she can search the Dark Magician from your deck straight to the hand. Insane. And to summon her, all you have to do is discard 1 card from your hand to the graveyard. Next, to help us draw, we have Blue Boy. Now, his boy's name is not actually Blue Boy, but that's how I was introduced to him. He's actually Spellbook Magician of Prophecy. When you normal summon him, he can add any Spellbook card, and we usually go for Spellbook of Secrets. Now, Spellbook of Secrets, when you activate it, you can search for any Spellbook card. And we go for Spellbook of Knowledge. All right, Spellbook of Knowledge, you tribute your Blue Boy, and you can draw 2 cards. Help us deck then, help us get the cards we need. And to help simplify the game state, we run Terraforming, okay? Now, Terraforming can get us Village of the Spellcasters. Now, if we have one of our spellcasters on the field, your opponent cannot activate spell cards. Insane. Cripples them up a little bit. Simplifies the game. Also, 1 Mystic Mine. That way, when you got a big board and you can't get over it, just drop the Mystic Mine on them. Sit back and then pop their monsters 1 by 1 with Dark Magician Circle. On activation, you can look at the top 3 cards of your deck, and if any of them say Dark Magician in the text, you get to add it to your hand. Also, if it's a Dark Magician card, a Dark Magician, you could add that to your hand too. So either a spell or trap that says list Dark Magician or Dark Magician. And you'll probably be adding Dark Magician Navigation. Now this card, you could activate it, you special summon Dark Magician from your hand and another spellcaster from the deck. And we usually summon, boom, Magician of Dark Illusion. Because when you activate a spell, or spell or trap, when this is face up on the field, once you could special summon a Dark Magician straight from your graveyard. Insane. And if this card is on the field face up, you can target one of your opponent's card and banish it. So that's the strategy here. We activate this, we summon him from the hand or in the graveyard. Once your turn, once on your opponent's turn, and you just keep banishing your opponent's card. And you can do that with this and or Skill Drain. That's another good card we use to help cripple our opponents from activating any effects. We just sit back, banish their monsters, and attack for game. And to help us summon our Dark Magician, we have Eternal Soul. All right, Eternal Soul lets us special summon a Dark Magician from the graveyard or from our hand. Also, we could add from the deck to our hand a card that lists Dark Magician in its text. Cool card. Oh, it also protects our Dark Magician from cards like Super Poly. So it makes our Dark Magician unaffected by card effect, your opponent's card effects. Insane. Now to help us win the game, obviously I run Super Poly to break our opponent's board. But if Super Poly doesn't work for you against their matchup, We can run DD Crow, try to cripple your opponent's strategy by banishing their key monsters. Or you can run the Rock, you know, tribute all your opponent's monsters. Insane. But what I like, you know, is Dogmatica Punishment. You send Intes to the graveyard, and then you can pop one of your opponent's monsters, and Intes, you can pop one of your opponent's cards. So insane, you pop 2. So it'll help us win the game. Also a good choice is Dark Ruler No More. Alright? So I run Super Poly, but you can run any of those other cards. And to help simplify the game even more, I run 2 Ogres, help destroy your opponent's monster when they activate their effects. And Gammas. 3 Gammas, 1 Driver. Negate your opponent's effect, destroy them. And to help us search for our Dark Magician cards, we have Magician Rod. On summon, he could add the Circle, or he could add the Navigation. Insane. And Navigation, in your graveyard, if you have a Dark Magician face up on the field, you can negate one of your opponent's face up spells or traps. It's insane, because they don't even see it coming. Alright, let's get into this extra deck now. We run Relinquish Anima. Now Anima's a good card because you could normal summon him or special summon him, and when he's on the field, you tribute him for Relinquish Anima. And Relinquish Anima, if your opponent's monster's in the right zone, you can just take your opponent's monster and equip it to him. Insane. Help us break boards. Also, you can go into Link Rebo with our souls. Help us protect our Dark Magician, you know what I'm saying? And since these both are special summons, and they're both spellcasters, we can go into our Crowley. And Crowley, on summon, you could add one of your spellbooks from your deck to your hand. All you gotta do is your opponent randomly picks one, boom, and you add it to your hand. Just gotta make sure you got 3 spellbooks with 3 different names. Also, he can normal summon Dark Magician, because he can special normal summon a level 5 or higher, I believe. Insane. And for our Super Poly targets, we got Mud Dragon. Alright, Mud Dragon only requires 2 monsters with the same attribute, but different types, okay? Now, more often than not, when your opponent's going through combo and he goes into his extra deck, he's going to go into a different type. And then that's when you hit him with your Super Poly. Also, if they're running, you know, classics, they're gonna have darks. So you hit them with either a double dark, which would be Starving Venom, 2 dark monsters, and when on summon, he can gain attack of one of your opponent's special monsters. Also, if he's destroyed, you can destroy all your opponent's monsters. Insane. This dude takes 3 of your opponent's dark monsters, okay? Insane. Also, if this dude can negate, that's what he can do. He can negate one of your opponent's summoned monsters from the extra deck. Negate and destroy. That card's insane. This card takes 3 Link monsters. Okay, that's kind of cool if you're going against someone who likes a lot of links. If you think of any other monsters I need, go ahead and leave it in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. That was my Dark Magician deck profile. Now, if you have any suggestions, go ahead and leave a comment in the comment section below. And if you liked it, go ahead and like this video. All right, that's all I have for you today. Dab out.